This is a very sensitive topic right now, in regards to Stephen Boss Twitch, who has been on the show. So you think you can dance? He never gave up. So this is, I want to say this is a tribute, but it's also, I'm not trying to invade privacy of the family at all. Again, this is for, I don't want to say entertainment because it really isn't entertainment purposes. But it's for educational. Maybe this will help maybe someone in the family will see this, and they'll want to, any information is information, that they can consider. So hopefully, I'm not invading anyone's privacy or anything like that in regards to him. I know the family did say that they do want their privacy for the children. So again, this is more so for educational purposes, and for his fans, and hopefully for closure, for people to understand why a man like him, who is so jolly, who has never had a history of any mental health issues, never gave signs until that very day. It's just really sad. It really, really is. So my condolences to the family. My prayers and my thoughts are with you and your family. And for Twitch, I know he's looking over you, and watching over you, and he's still with you. So without further ado, let's just hop into this and see what really happened. I just want to gain some energies into, maybe what what led up to that day. That, I don't want to say Sue, but what led up to that? What made him do what he did? Okay, so let's just focus on that for right now, and hopefully I'm not offending anybody, or I'm not invading anyone's privacy. Alright, let's do this, guys. For Twitch, Spirit guides, angels, God, universe, love and light, can you please help me deliver the message to gain insight into Twitch's Stephen Boss, his last days? What led him to do what he had done, to take his own life? What led him to do this, Spirit? Please give me clarity and guidance. Ooh. Freedom. There is a woman in this picture that has a cage around her with the dragonfly, and then white doves, and then a red ribbon. There was some sort of change I'm getting that he wanted, that he felt kind of restricted. I want to see what this restriction's about, but white doves do symbolize freedom, love. It represents family as well. So there's something in regards to this in which that red ribbon isn't cut. Usually red ribbons, you want to cut to symbolize accomplishment, to symbolize freedom, essentially. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. Can you tell me, Spirit, what is this in regards to? Why freedom? What was he in restriction of? What was Stephen Boss Twitch in restriction of? Okay, peace. And then at the bottom we have financial health. Peace, financial health, and at the top of the deck is travel. Again, I'm seeing a white dove. Represents family. He wasn't at peace when it comes to specific. Maybe there was a trip that was coming up or something. Oh my goodness, guys. Behind travel is family. Look at this. Truth. Commitment. And new beginnings. And I'm going to stop it right there. Reconciliation. I think there was arguments in regards to ultimately his financial health. There was something that has to do, I don't know if he's got an animal. Again, I'm seeing a white dove. Right there. There's a lot of doves in these pictures. So he felt restricted I'm strongly sensing this all ultimately has to do with family. He was committed in a commitment, a very healthy commitment, but I don't know if they had I don't know if there was some sort of truth that came to light in his last final hours, days, in regards to his that has to do with the commitment. Maybe they had a trip, a vacation planned, and this woman's pregnant in this travel card too. If you can see that. So I don't know. I mean, it's all about commitment. It's all about, and then financial health. There was some sort of truth, guys, that he felt restricted. New beginnings. This is the restriction. He didn't feel like there was any sort of new beginning when it comes to, I'm strongly sensing there was a vacation planned. Something happened. And again, this is for educational purposes, not entertainment, but educational. And for his fans. In this picture with the animal, I feel as though if he does have an animal, which I'm strongly sensing he does, even his pet had sensed sadness, because if you can see in the dog's eyes, you can sense that the dog was sad. He could pick up the emotions that he was going through. So in a sense, he felt that, I don't know, like again, if there was some sort of vacation planned with the family. Financial health, he felt restricted. This is the message, guys. There was no, I don't know if travel has to represent vacation, or it can represent, there was no sense of movement in regards to traveling with this family because of this financial health. And he was committed. I think he promised himself very early on in this commitment with his wife that he was going to be a man of his word. He was going to be a man to set, he did all his work. He was very committed when it came to having his children and wife be all set. So there's a sense of being restricted, freedom. There was no freedom. There was something that has to do where he wasn't at peace, guys, because in his final days, there is a sense of truth that came to light about all this that led him to do what he had done. Okay. What was his... Now I want to pull a card of what was his... The day that he had done this, Spirit, what was his motto? What was his mindset in? What was his mindset in? Where was he coming from? Ooh, that went flying. Affluence with the horse, and then it says, affluence, I choose to be debt-free and to live an affluent and healthy life. Oh my God. I choose to be debt-free and to live an affluent and healthy life. I'm telling you guys, it has to do with finances. He did not want to... Maybe he owed money. Maybe he lost money. Maybe... For him... Maybe he felt like there was no way out. Like, there's some sort of debt that's coming in, guys. That, yeah, that... He just felt like he was... I don't want to say useless, but... Yeah, ultimately, he felt like he let down his family, in a sense. Alright, let's see what this is. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross for Stephen Boss Twitch Spirit. His final days. What happened? What led him to this? And what was his last thoughts, emotions? Why did he do this? Hierophant came out. This was the challenge, Seven of Swords. I feel like he was... Wow. So the heart of the matter is the Hierophant. This is spiritual teaching. This is also being a teacher himself. But this also can represent God. This also represents marriages, contracts of some sort. What was challenging him was the Seven of Swords. So I don't know if he had maybe a gambling problem, for instance, and he was hiding this from his wife. I don't know if someone maybe had stole money from him. There's a sense of... The heart of the matter is, clearly it's commitment, marriage. The challenge that he had faced was the Seven of Swords, which is someone that either had stole money from him, or he was either lying about some sort of debt. Seven of Wands. This is the reason for the reading. He wanted to protect his family. He wanted to stand up for his family. But ultimately, there's some sort of restriction. What happened in the recent past? Nine of Cups. He was happy. He was supported. He was happy how things were going. What was his focus? Queen of Swords reverse, guys. I don't know if he had an air sign that he had dealt with. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He felt cut off. Someone cut him out. Someone cut him off of some sort of finance. And what happened that day? Queen of Cups. He wasn't. I think he told his wife, and I think that's why his wife did make it a critical missing person case, because I strongly feel that they had a very strong connection. And I think he did tell his wife, or he was very emotional, to say the least, for the Queen of Cups. That's someone that's overly emotional from being cut off, considering he was happy, and his ultimate goal was the Seven of Wands, to stand up for what and who he believed in, which was his family. His energy now. Judgment. Reverse, guys. This is, wow. This is like feeling like there's no way out. It's like the door is shut. There's no chance. He felt as though there was no chance out of this at all. He was going to face public embarrassment. That's the Judgment reverse. He didn't want to. He didn't want to put his family through this, I don't think, at all. What's his surrounding environment? Three of Cups reverse. Again, outside influences, gossip, people that aren't his friends, that claim that are his friends. They weren't his friends. What was his fears and hopes? His fears was money, guys. Knight of Pentacles reversed. I mean, it's this very strong message that all the money that was once consistent with the Knight of Pentacles being upright, this was his hopes. It was very much so that his money was consistent. He was very cautious in what he did, but it was reversed. So there is a sense of feeling in his fears that there was no money coming in. All that money that was once steady income no longer is there. And this is the outcome. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Swords. And then the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. So, the outcome, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and then the Hermit, guys. I would not put it past, with the Five of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles, someone was trying to win at all costs, to try to get his money, which ultimately had him withdraw and isolate to the Hermit. If you look in these two cards, Five of Swords is all about pettiness. It's all about winning at all costs, ultimately. And it's just not a good energy. And it's conflict, too. Five represents conflict. Seven of Pentacles. This person, it seems as though, is watching this person as their money is growing and growing, hoping that it's going to grow even more, investing wisely. But the Five of Swords, someone lied to him, guys. I strongly feel someone stole from him, which ultimately caused him to withdraw, isolate, and then, for him to do that. There was an offer given to him, I believe, that someone lied to for a new creative project, which didn't even come out to be that way because the Two of Swords is there. So that's him being conflicted. What do I do? Because I strongly feel, I think he believed these friends aren't his friends. Whoever he had negotiated with in regards to this, I think that's when the truth came out and he realized that he got played in a way, but not just played, like all of his money was taken. I want to if he could say anything to people, to his family, to his fans, what would he say right now, Spirit, for Stephen Boss Twitch? What would he say to us? King of Swords. Interesting. We have the Queen of Swords, which was the focus. I wonder if he's an air sign. Maybe no. I don't think he's an air sign. King of Swords is someone that communicates, that uses their head over their heart. So he wasn't thinking logically. He wasn't thinking. He was thinking in his head, but he wasn't thinking with his heart. What else? What else would he say to us? Two Wands reversed. He felt like there was no path ahead. He was more in his head than his heart space, guys. He wasn't really, I don't even think he got emotional. I just think he felt like this was his only way out. And then we have this Queen of Wands, and then the Seven of Wands in reverse. Interesting. He wishes he was a lot more confident and wasn't so guarded and defensive. Or maybe he felt defenseless, which ultimately made him insecure with the Queen of Wands to the Seven of Wands reverse, guys. I don't want to go any further because out of respect for him and his family, but I just felt as though if this can help, if this maybe can give any information to them, then here is your information. But out of respect, I don't want to go further. So, again, my condolences to his family, to Twitch, to his children. He was very well liked, very well loved, very well. He was just an angel on earth, and it's just sad because he never, as far as we're all concerned, he never struggled from mental health. And this really goes to show that you don't know what's going on underneath smiles, underneath people's, way of being, acting. You don't know if someone's really hurting. So always treat people kind. Always treat people with love, empathy, sympathy. Never judge someone. Never judge anyone by their looks, by the cover, because you just don't know. Okay? I hope this helped, guys. Again, out of respect, my condolences to his family, and I hope this reading did help. And again, I hope it's not invading anyone's privacy. I just wanted to do a little brief thing just to maybe, hopefully, maybe this video will come across them, or maybe it will just be information that they need. But, alright guys. I love you. I will see you very soon. Bye.